Good morning, happy Friday. Let's crack on. For this lesson, it should be a good one, but there is a lot of opportunity for error in this lesson. So you will need a pencil, a ruler, and a rubber. Most definitely, those three things. Pencil, ruler, and rubber if you can, because we're going to be drawing a whole host of 2D shapes today. So pause me now, make sure you got all the things you need, and then we can begin. And let's begin with, here we go, drawing 2D shapes. Slideshow. Come on, computer. Right, here we go. We're drawing 2D shapes today, everybody. And on your worksheets that you've got that you can do after this input, there are lots of different 2D shapes that you're going to be able to draw. But first of all, let's see what it's all about. Let's start off with our warm-up question. Get ready! Is it a square? What do you think? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes here. Are they all squares? Well, number 1 most definitely is. It's a teeny tiny little square. It's a little cutie tootie one. It's got its 4 equal sides and it's got its 4 vertices, and each of the angles in the corner are the same. That 90-degree angle. The same for number 2. Number 2 is a square as well. It's a much bigger one than number 1, isn't it? It has the same length sides, you see, and these corners, the vertices here, all have this 90-degree right angle, and there's 4 of them. They're all the same. Number 3, that's not a square, is it? Hang on a minute. That doesn't have any vertices. That has curved edges instead. That's not a square. Number 4 looks like a square to me. Some of you might have confused it for a diamond because its orientation has been twisted a bit. But all the lengths are the same size. All the angle sizes are the same size. They're all right angles, and there are 4 vertices as well. So there are 3 squares there and 1 that wasn't. Let's learn. Let's learn. Well, here we go. We've got Alex and Mo here today, and they're going to be helping us and helping to teach us how to draw. And they're starting off with rectangles. So Mo is started by drawing this lovely little rectangle. Can you see it in green? It's small, but it's perfectly formed. It has 2 long sides opposite each other and 2 shorter sides opposite each other. 4 lengths in total, 4 sides, and 4 vertices. And Alex has a try as well. Hey there, Alex. That's a nice rectangle. It looks very different to Mo's, doesn't it, everybody? But it is still a rectangle. It's a different size, it's much bigger, and it's a different orientation because it's long ways, this rectangle. But it is still a rectangle. It has 2 sides, 2 long lengths that are opposite each other, and 2 shorter lengths opposite each other. It has 4 equal right angle corners, 4 vertices, 2 really nice rectangles. Well done, Alex and Mo. What else are you going to draw for us? Oh, that's interesting, Mo. Have you drawn a rectangle there? What do you think, children at home? He says it is a rectangle because there are 4 sides. But I'm afraid, Mo, you have made a bit of an error. It does have 4 sides, but it doesn't have those 4 equal right angles, corners. And the sides, all the sides aren't opposite. The two shorter sides aren't opposite each other. It's a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides, but it's not a rectangle, I'm afraid. Have a go at trying to draw triangles instead. So Mo says, well, hang on a minute. It's really tricky to draw triangles on squared paper. I think we're going to struggle. But Alex plows on. Look, she draws this one big straight line all the way down there. Mo looks at her and says, you're not going to get it right. You can't start a triangle off like that. Look how I'm going to draw my triangle. And he draws 2 straight lines going diagonally down. Well, that's a very good start, Mo. Well done. It's starting to look like a triangle already. Alex says, don't you worry, Mo. It's all in hand, and she draws her second line on her triangle. You see? And that's going diagonally down as well. She finishes it off nicely with the 3rd side to create her triangle. There are 3 sides on this shape and 3 vertices. She's drawn a really nice triangle. Well done, Alex. Mo finishes off his triangle by drawing his 3rd side. That's not quite right, is it, Mo? Are you trying to trick us again, like with the rectangle? Make sure that when you draw your 3 sides, that they're touching. So there are 3 vertices as well. Rub that out and try again, hey? There we go. Can you join those 2 ends together, Mo? That's better. Children, look, both of these triangles are different sizes and look different, but they are still both triangles. They both have 3 sides and 3 vertices. Well done, Mo. Well done, Alex. Can they draw a pentagon? Now, Alex starts by drawing her first side, and she says, look, I already know, and all the children at home know, that a pentagon has 5 sides, so she's counting the sides as she draws. She says, 1 side has been drawn, 2, 3 sides have been drawn, 3, 4, 5. There we go, I've drawn 5-sided shape. And Alex has a little look and thinks, well, this is going to be my pentagon. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he draws his 5-sided shape. Alex looks at Mose and goes, hang on a minute, that can't be a pentagon. You got spiky bits on your shape. Look, just there. And Mose says, well, a pentagon can have spiky bits if it wants to have spiky bits. It has to have 5 sides, and my shape definitely has 5 sides. And if they happen to form spikes, well, that doesn't matter. A pentagon is a 5-sided shape. But have a look at yours a minute, Alex, because I think you've made a bit of a mistake. So Alex says, no, I carefully did my 5 sides. Look, 1, 2, 3. That's the 3rd side. And the 4th side seem to be in one long straight line, actually, don't they? So in fact, Alex thought she was drawing 2 sides, but it actually ended up being just one long line, didn't it, children? In fact, there's only 4 sides on her shape, so she just needs to have a little look and work out how she can change it. There we go, rub off that bit. Right, she's got 1, 2, 3 sides on her shape now, so she needs to add 2 more sides to make it a pentagon. Let's see how she does it. Well done, Alex. That's really good. Look, Alex and Mo have both made 2 different pentagon shapes. They've carefully drawn them out on their lined paper, on their squared paper. Oh no! Mo's had a go at drawing another shape, but he spilt his chocolate over it and it's all smudged one part of the shape. We can't quite work out what the shape was that he drew. Alex says, do you think it was a triangle, a square, a rectangle or a pentagon? Triangle, square, rectangle or pentagon, says Mo. What do you think at home, children? What could it have been? Could it have been a triangle? Now, a triangle has 3 sides, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. Now, I can already see 3 sides, so it can't be a triangle because there must be something else. It needed to have joined together to be a triangle, so it's not a triangle, no. Could it have been a square? Well, all the lengths needed to be the same size, and I can see quite clearly that the lengths are already not the same size, even before they get in the smudge area, because this one, diagonal one here, is longer, and also a square doesn't even have diagonal sides, so it can't be a square, no. Could it have been a rectangle? Again, no, there are no diagonal parts coming off a rectangle. A rectangle has 2 long lengths opposite each other and 2 shorter lengths opposite each other. No, that's not going to be a rectangle. Could it have been a pentagon then? Well, a pentagon has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3. So there could be a place underneath this mess where 2 more lines could be hidden. Maybe we need to get a cloth out and give it a little rub away. Let's just, oh, that's better. Oh, look, everybody. There are 2 sides hiding behind the chocolate mess. It is a pentagon. There are 5 sides all together. Is that what you thought it was going to be? Have a go at the questions on your worksheet. There are plenty of questions for you to get involved with today. 9 to be exact. Let's go through them one at a time. So question 1 is draw 2 squares. Remember all the properties of a square. And remember your square, as long as it's got its 4 equal lengths and 4 right angles and 4 vertices, it could be different size or different orientation, it doesn't matter. But just make sure it's got all those equal sides and right angle corners. Number 2 was draw 3 different rectangles. We've talked a lot about rectangles. So have a go at drawing 3 different rectangles. They could be different sizes, they could be different orientations, but they do need to have 4 right angle corners, 2 long lengths and 2 shorter lengths. Question 3 is to draw 3 different triangles, and we've seen a whole host of different sorts of triangles over the last few days, haven't we? See if you can draw 3 of them in this box here, making sure that there are only 3 sides, but the lengths of the sides can all vary. It can be a whole different, lots of different ways to make triangles. Question 4 is draw 3 different hexagons. Hexagons need 6 sides, so you can have fun with that, trying to work it out. And this is why I said at the beginning of the lesson, a rubber will definitely be useful, because a few errors can be made in the quest for drawing such shapes. And then on your second sheet, we have some reasoning and problem solving questions. Annie is drawing a 2D shape. She says, my shape has 5 vertices. Draw Annie's shape. So you need to be drawing a shape there that has 5 vertices. Is there more than one answer? Is how that question finishes. Look down there. So I want you to answer that in writing. And can you explain what your thoughts are with regards to your answer? If yes, why? If no, why? Try and add a bit of depth to your writing. Question 7 is Teddy has drawn a 2D shape and he spilt ink on his drawing. That was a bit like Alex, Mo, on the one that we just looked at. Ink has been spilt on poor Teddy's drawing. Now, what could Teddy's shape have been? And what shape could it not have been? And how do you know? Again, I don't just want a simple answer for how do you know. See if you can add a bit of detail to your work. So you're really explaining your thought track. Question 8. I have drawn a triangle, says this lovely little girl. And when you look at the triangle, it looks a bit like a crazy witch's hat. Do you agree that this is a picture of a triangle? Why? And finally, question 9 is follow the instructions. You've got your grid down here, your square grid, and you need to read these instructions to see what you come up with. And if you want to continue your work, it says make up some instructions like this that you've just done for a partner. So you could write some instructions for your brothers or sisters or grown-ups in your house to follow to see if they can draw a picture as well. Okay? So that should keep you busy for a while, all right? If you have any trouble, let us know and we can help you out. And if you want some extra work, let us know and we can sort you out. I hope you enjoy it. Don't press down too hard on your pencils. So if you make a mistake and you rub it out, it will start getting your work looking messy. If you do it lightly first, and then when you're correct and you know you've got it spot on, then that'll be all right. But if you're pressing down quite hard on your pencil and then you think, my ends aren't joining, it'll be easy to rub it out and try again. All right, I'll leave you now. And have a brilliant weekend. Because it's Friday today, isn't it? Oh, we might have had, oh no, maybe you had a live Zoom with Mr. Richards today. I don't know, because I'm recording in the past. Anyway, whatever your Friday holds, I hope it's been a brilliant one. And I'll see you very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.